guys, it's Laurelei, and last week I made one of the cardinal mistakes that you should never make when you're a YouTube reactor, and that's I had an opinion. Yeah, I shouldn't do that. I made that mistake last year in saying that I wasn't a huge fan of Taeyang or his parenting, and I got so much hate for that. This time around, just because I didn't like Raven, which I was actually kind of floored by, because you'd think, being one of the more dislikable characters on the show, people might agree with that, but no. No. Apparently I'm too nearsighted, and sorry, but it's kind of ironic to me, because I'm kind of just doing what Raven said. I'm just gathering the facts. I'm making my own decisions about people, not listening with blind faith. And I just don't think we have all the information needed for me to trust Raven. I don't trust her yet. And I probably won't, unless I'm given the indication that I should. But, yeah. So, sorry about that. I just also realized how awful I look. I'm so tired. Ooh. It was not a relaxing Thanksgiving break, but what are you gonna do? But anyway, we're on to chapter 7. We're gonna be halfway through the volume after this. I wonder if they're gonna take a break for a while after this chapter. I mean, I can see them doing it. I can also see myself being very upset if we'd have to wait until after Christmas to get the next RWBY episode. But I'll take what I can get, which, anyway, I'm so happy to be watching more RWBY. I'm happy with this thumbnail more than anything. It's Yang and Nor arm wrestling, and that can only end awesomely. I just realized he's sleeping in my shot, but anyway. It's called Rest and Resolutions, but I'm kind of nervous that it won't be as restful as it sounds. But I guess we'll see. So, anyway, let's just get into it. Back to the fairy tale, back to the show, back to the wall, and there's nowhere to go. Hopeless and desperate, all passive birth. Things that you blink and they're bound to get worse. And then there's nowhere to win. Goes unachievable, faith running thin. Took the lone impossible lines. Well, that was unattractive. With bolts of lightning. I want to see more of the villains. I was just thinking the other day that we haven't seen much villain work since chapter 2, and I love me some villains. Wish away the dismal days will bring back what is gone. The wasteful tears of yesteryears and sad will carry on. But when for sure we will endure. Be the ones to touch the sun, the triumph will be ours. Intro just gets better and better every time. Aww.
How do you lose your map at a time like that?
Oh, this is great.
I've asked myself the same thing ever since.
Hey, but you made up for it, Mr. Muscles. You should have seen this guy take a giant grim head-on.
I couldn't have done it without RWBY wearing it down.
Me? Did you see Ren during that fight? He was out of control.
I'm sorry. I may have lost my temper momentarily.
No, out of control isn't awesome.
Oh. Thank you.
This is great.
Yeah, right in the middle of the party. Please tell me you let that lady have it. Of course not. Even if I did really want to. No way. I don't believe it.
Oh.
It's no replacement for the real thing.
This is so nice. I love everything about this.
That's amazing. Incredible.
And it's just as strong?
That's exactly the reaction I expected Ruby to have. Oh my gosh.
Wanna bet? Nora, please. Now's not the time.
It's the perfect time.
Don't let it beat you. You can do this. Show 'em what you can do.
Why is this just like the disapproving mom of the group?
Why is you not cheering loud enough? It definitely feels like the original. I'll give you that. Yep. But it does have some new features. Oh, yeah?
Did she just eject her arm?
Did she win?
Huh?
Oh, I think I'm gonna be sick.
Easy there, vomit boy. I believe in you.
Aww.
Oh, we're doing nickname throwbacks now.
This is a huge throwback. That's to volume
Seems
1.
like it.
I so did not miss you people.
Of course you did,
I guess
honey.
She really does like it. What went and worked your heart while you were gone?
Hey! You make it sound like I used to be terrible. Nah. Just a lot to deal with at once.
It's been a long time. We've all grown in our own ways.
Mm-hmm.
You really think so?
Well, think back to when we were all at Beacon. Would you say you ever did anything foolish or embarrassing? Or do you think you were perfect?
Oh gosh. I may have been a little too gung-ho from time to time.
You? I tried to one.
This is just like me looking back at myself in high school.
Yeah, well, don't even get me started. Well, that embarrassment, that desire to go back and tell yourself not to be so stupid, that just proves you're not the same person you used to be. You're smarter, or kinder, or stronger, and you're not done growing yet. None of us are.
Yeah, it turns out Ren gets real deep when he feels like talking. Well, hold on. I thought I was pretty great in school.
Even at the dance, when you spilled punch all over yourself.
Yes, especially the dance. Thank you, Yang.
How can 6 kids possibly make so much noise eating dinner?
I'm guessing they haven't explained Oscar yet, but... He's in Ozpin mode now, and I guess they know.
So, the maidens, magic, Salem, it's all true?
Miss Zhao Long, is this more or less what your mother told you?
For the most part. You forgot something. You forgot to tell everyone what you did to Crow and my mother.
What is she talking about? Oh, great.
That's not a secret I thought she would give up so easily. Your mother must trust you a great deal.
Crow doesn't seem to be
Ability
too bothered.
reincarnate, though a curse, isn't without a few key benefits. Much like the maidens, I too possess a certain magical power. Using this power, I was able to gift the Bronwyn twins the ability to see more, to move freely and be unburdened by their natural bodies. Well, gave them the ability to turn into birds. Rather ridiculous sounding out loud, isn't it?
Wait, what? Uncle?
You turn them into birds.
All right, now you're just messing with us.
No,
What else is
it's
new?
True.
He's telling the truth.
We saw it. Yang's mom changed right in front of us. Why would you do something like that?
Am I the only person that doesn't see a problem with that? I mean,
Yang, that's enough.
I would enjoy the ability to
You made a
shapeshift, but...
choice. You wanted this.
May I? Granting this power to them was no trivial task, and I can assure you it was not done frivolously. It required assistance in gathering information on Salem's plans, as well as searching for maidens when their hosts became unclear.
Okay, so have you done this with others? Like General Ironwood or Professor Goodwitch?
As helpful as that might be, unfortunately it is not that simple. My power is finite, and if I'm being honest, dwindling. The amount that I gifted to Crow and Raven was, all things considered, rather minuscule. You see, centuries ago, I sacrificed a great deal of magic to 4 young women, who I hoped would use my gift for good.
He was the wizard in the story.
They
I knew it
were the
from day
first
one.
maidens. Miss Zhao Long, it was never my intention to lie to you, to any of you. There are just some matters that I prefer to play close to the chest. I believe that's how you phrased it.
Yeah.
Everyone has a choice. The Bronwyns chose to accept their powers and the responsibilities that came with them. And later, one of them chose to abandon her duties in favor of her own self-interest. Now, all of you have a choice.
This is
If
all pretty much
anyone
everything I
wishes to
previously
leave,
anticipated,
now is
so
the
I'm
time.
not too surprised by any of
There's
this.
no shame or disgrace in abstaining. Only in retreat. Very well then.
Yang?
If Ruby sticks around, then I will too. If there's one thing I know about her, it's that she somehow always knows the right thing to do.
Aww.
But if we're going to help, if we're going to keep risking our lives, no more lies. No more half-truths.
Understood.
Okay.
So, what now? I mean, what can we do?
That is a difficult question. One that I believe is best answered tomorrow.
What do you mean?
The road ahead is undoubtedly filled with hardships and peril. However, it has been far too long since you have all been together. Please, take tonight. Enjoy this moment.
Yeah.
Oscar.
Raven? Crow? They're birds! Cracked it!
Nora is all of us. I swear.
Hey, ugly.
Oi! Ugly! Yeah!
Is Raven Bronwyn home?
Sorry! Oh!
I had a real bad week.
Oh, my
So
children.
I think I'm gonna take it out on you.
Oh.
Doesn't
Oh,
look like
man.
he wants to cooperate, boss.
Then make him.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Mercury's talking! Sorry. I haven't heard him talk in so long. I like Mercury. Oh, crap. Oh, they're dead. Wow. Was the episode as short as I thought it was, or did it just seem like that? Oh, yeah, that was a pretty short episode. Okay, so I'm not crazy. Hey there, Mr. Grumpy Gills. I don't know if you guys can hear him at all, but he's like grumbling. Weird. Well, okay. So, villains. Glad the villains are back. They're attacking Raven's camp, which I'm sure will come into play at a later moment. Right now, I'm just excited that they're there. I care a little bit less about Watts, but Cinder, Emerald, and Mercury. It's been a while since we've seen them out in the fray, and by a while, I mean since, like, chapter 11 of volume 3. So, I'm super excited for this. And Mercury's talking again. Oh my gosh. I got accused of being a Mercury fangirl the last time that I said I missed Mercury and I wanted him back on the show. Sure. I mean, he's a fascinating character with a dark backstory that Miles and Carrie have said that we don't even know the half of yet. And I feel like he's just got a lot of ways he could go as a character, and I find him fascinating. But, yeah. So, oh my gosh. Their reunion of being together is great. Just hanging out and catching up after being apart for so long. Oh, it was so sweet. And it was everything I could have hoped for. The following scene with little cute boy Ozpin and the group wasn't as shocking to me as I think it was supposed to come off as. And there was no real news revealed to me because, one, yeah, Ozpin just gifted them the ability to turn into birds, and as much as Raven seems to detest that, you know, I assume she detested because of what Ozpin said of them using it to help him with keeping track of Salem and her minions and the maidens. But, you know, Raven left anytime she wanted. She cut out and went for her own self-interest, and it, like, even if it had some expectations attached to it, I would not be upset with my ability to shapeshift. Like, that's cool, I think. I don't know. That's just me. So that didn't really shock me too much. But, yeah. And then the other part about Ozpin being the one who gifted the maidens their powers, I guessed that from day one back in chapter 6? I think it's chapter 6 of, no, 6, it was 6, or was it earlier? Might have been 4 or 5. Oh no, way back in early volume 3 when they first told the story, and the wizard was depicted as green in that story, and I don't know, that was just enough for me to make the connection that the wizard was Ozpin. So I pretty much held that as a truth in my head for a while, so that wasn't a huge revelation for me. Sorry, but yeah. I just wish it had been longer. I would have loved a lot longer episode, but you know what? I'm gonna count my blessings because we've got 14 episodes this year instead of 12, and you know, this was all in all, much more peaceful episode than the previous last 2 volumes, chapter 7s, which respectively were Amber's backstory and Cinder and Emerald and Mercury's backstories and all the dark stuff that they did to get where they were. And then last year was Crow getting stung by Tyrion, so yeah, neither necessarily like happy or unstressful episodes, so this was a nice little calm moment, and I just hope we get more episodes soon, because if I have to wait till after Christmas for more episodes, I will lose my mind. But anyway, ugh. I can't talk. Whew. But yeah, I'm just gonna stop rambling and just say thank you guys for watching so much. I love you all, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!